Hi, this is TJR, and over the last few weeks, I posted some reaction videos to the first 3 episodes of the new Star Trek Discovery series. I enrolled in the free trial to CBS All Access streaming service in order to do this. Now, after the free trial, CBS will charge me $5.99 a month to keep watching with commercials and $9.99 a month for the privilege of watching it commercial-free. During those reaction videos, I debated whether or not I wanted to continue with a paid subscription. I have decided to cancel my subscription to CBS All Access, and if you are a Star Trek fan, I want to encourage you to do the same. Now first, I want to tell you that my decision has nothing to do with whether or not I think Star Trek Discovery is a good show or not. This decision has to do with the obnoxiousness of CBS's extortion of the Star Trek community. I do feel that this is a form of extortion of the fan base and even a kind of bullying of the Star Trek fan base. Why do I feel this way? Well, because CBS All Access is not a viable streaming service. Aside from Star Trek Discovery, it has literally next to nothing to offer to anyone who isn't into Star Trek. They have 2 original shows, Star Trek Discovery and The Good Fight. Now, I have never seen The Good Fight, but I can say with reasonable certainty that it doesn't have the kind of decades-long loyal fan base that Star Trek does. Aside from this, the only thing that CBS All Access has is a bunch of old CBS TV shows that you can get on any other streaming service like Netflix and Hulu. And this includes Star Trek the Original Series and all of its spin-off shows. Now, Kevin Smith once referred to CBS Network's programming as, "That's what my mom watches." It's a demographic that has always appealed to an older audience, and it's a demographic that is not all that interested in streaming. So right now, CBS is basically relying on the loyalty of the Star Trek fan base as the linchpin to turn this otherwise useless streaming service into a viable business model, which will happen if all the Trek fans get in line, like they are hoping that they will do, and will shell out either $5.99 a month for commercials and $9.99 a month for the privilege of watching without commercials. Now, I want to make it clear that I would not be saying this if they were making it available on a viable streaming service like Netflix Instant. Netflix Instant offers a large variety of first-run and older TV shows in their entirety, plus a large variety of new and classic movies, including new first-run movies that have just finished their theatrical run. Plus, they have a large variety of Netflix original TV shows and movies. And they do this all without commercial interruptions for not that much more than what CBS is charging. Now, if CBS had made Star Trek Discovery available in the US on Netflix Instant, and let's say I didn't personally have Netflix Instant, I wasn't a subscriber, there would be nothing for me to complain about. Netflix Instant is a viable streaming service that offers a tremendous amount of value for its monthly fee. It's not extorting a loyal fan base to make an otherwise worthless service viable. The same thing would hold true if the show was only available on Showtime or HBO. Until the announcement of Twin Peaks: The Return to Showtime, I never felt the need to subscribe to a premium cable channel. I added Showtime to my cable service to watch the show and didn't feel ripped off about it since it offered a lot of new and classic films and plenty of other worthwhile original TV and movie content. Adding this to my cable service gave me access to the Showtime streaming service as well. And if I had decided to not add Showtime, I could have just waited till it was released on DVD and Blu-ray and watched it then. But I wanted to support Twin Peaks: The Return and watch it as it came out, and I never felt like I was being shortchanged by Showtime. I felt like I was being offered a good value for my money, which is what any service like this should offer you. In short, CBS All Access is overcharging for a streaming service that has nothing to offer but Star Trek Discovery. They could have made this available on Netflix Instant, which is exactly what they did outside the US, or with Showtime, or HBO. Or they could have made it a broadcast series and made money from the advertising dollars. Instead, they chose to extort the fan base into buying a streaming service with nothing to offer the fans except this one TV show, and certainly nothing to offer anyone else who's not into Star Trek. Now, you might say to me, well, hey, it's only $5.99 a month for the commercial version. It's not that much in the grand scheme of things. But consider this. Just yesterday, I was watching The Orville, which more and more is doing a great job at being next generation Star Trek. And during a commercial break for the show, there was a promo for the series reminding viewers to catch up on all the episodes that they may have missed via their Fox streaming app. When you watch on the Fox streaming app, first of all, there's no monthly fee for it, just like there's no monthly fee for the ABC streaming app or the CW streaming app or the NBC streaming app. You just simply have to sit through the commercials. You can't fast forward through them on your DVR like you might do. And that is how Fox and other networks make their money from the streaming app. You have to sit through the commercials. And this also helps production of these shows. But if the other networks like Fox see that fans are willing to shell out another fee for Star Trek Discovery, they will no doubt take notice and say, hey, if the Trek fans are willing to pay extra for Star Trek, then they'll pay extra for The Orville. Let's make it a paid service. And this is why I feel that we, as fans of Star Trek, are setting a bad precedence. If we pay for this service, soon all the major TV networks will look at whatever their most popular rated shows are and say, why make money on just the advertising when we can make money on the advertising and a monthly fee too? Having said all this, I want to state that I am not encouraging piracy. I have never appreciated nor encouraged piracy. I know that many people think that somehow they're sticking it to the man when they pirate, popular shows and movies. But piracy hurts more than just the big wig network executives. It hurts hundreds of thousands of jobs all across the job train, not just in the entertainment industry, but in outlying businesses as well, whose livelihoods depend on the entertainment industry. All I'm saying is to say no to this service. If you want to see this new Trek, wait. You can wait till the entire season is completed, subscribe for a month, binge watch, and then cancel. Or you can just wait till it's available on Blu-ray and DVD. Because admit it, if the show was really, really good, you'd probably just buy it anyways on Blu-ray and DVD. After all, why pay for it twice? To my fellow YouTube creators who are paying for the service in order to review it, you're, of course, providing a service to the Star Trek fan base. You're being the canaries in the coal mine. And you'll be able to tell the rest of us if the show is worth buying on DVD or Blu after it's completed. But for us fans, we need to just stop. Don't subscribe. If you haven't done it, don't do it. If you are subscribed, cancel it now. Wait. If you agree with what I'm saying, I encourage you to share this video everywhere and with everyone that you can. If you disagree with what I'm saying, please leave a comment. I'm curious to know why you support this. Looking forward to checking out your comments. This is TJR, and live long and prosper.